Hello and welcome to the channel. If you don't know my channel name, my name is Santosh. If you go to youtube.com and axsantosh, you will see my channel. 100 things to do on WordPress. It takes a lot of courage to teach this topic, right? The most 100 things, the top 100 things that you do on your WordPress website. The first video, if you haven't checked it, is present on the channel and it is nobody told me this about WordPress. Watch this video before you continue with this one. Let's get started. We covered a list. I gave you a list where I taught you the first 15 things that you do on WordPress and then why you do them. In this video, we will go with configuring theme settings. Let's see how that is done. You go to your WordPress website and you log in. If you don't know how, you just do wp-login.php at the end and log in as administrator. As you can see, our WordPress website looks great. Now you go to you click on this on the top right corner where it says W, you click on it and you will be on your admin panel. You have a sidebar on the left, click on Appearance and Themes. Over here, when you click on Appearance and Themes, you will get the configuration for the theme settings. These help you to personalize the look and feel. So over here, click on Customize. It should be the active theme. Ensure it is the active theme. Click on Customize. And here you get a lot of options starting from the ones you see on the left. For instance, you can edit the echo tails. You can add a logo. You can change the colors. Let me show you some simple settings. For instance, you can change the header image. If you have an image, you can go ahead and change that. That is called as configuring the theme settings. I will not show you these settings are different for different themes. That is why I'm not showing this to you. I have already shown you the general settings, the layout. This theme supports layouts, base colors, typography, miscellaneous settings. If you click on layout, you can see that you can go with the stretch style or you can go with the contain style. By default, it is on contain. Let's leave it at that. Base colors, as you can see, these are the colors. You can change these colors to anything you want and it gets customized, right? That is the base colors. The base typography will change the typography of the fonts. Here it is B Vietnam Pro. You can go with anything like this. For instance, Bebas New and it will change the typography. Miscellaneous settings will control the miscellaneous settings. These are offered by this particular theme that we are working with, which is called as blog hash. I don't want to change those settings because I'm happy with the look and feel of the theme, which is right over here, which is ecotales.infi.uk. I'm also okay with the colors, so I won't change anything much. But let's see other things that we can customize. So I will click on customize again, and this particular theme gives us the option to customize all the aspects that you see on the left hand side. I will only show you how to customize one thing, which is logos and site title. So I click on it. We have to make a logo for EcoTails. So let's go to Canva and quickly design a logo. For that, I will use my other account. So I will just log on to canva.com. Once I go to canva.com, what I can do then is I can choose the logo. Before that, I will just try to find WordPress over here. I will try to find WordPress, and it is not there. So I will just make a simple logo. The logo that I will create will be utterly simple. Let's try something in, let's see. I will try this. We'll do this. This looks great. So we'll try this. So instead of this, I will just say echo tails, echo tails. And over here, instead of M, let's do E. And there we go. Echo and tails. You can change the colors if you want, but I'm happy with this at the moment. So what I do is I change this a little. I will change the font color to this, and I will change the E color to something else, maybe blue, and I will change this to purple or something similar, or maybe I will keep it as is, and I will download the logo. What I just did is I created a logo. Here we have the logo. You can just call it anything you want. I will call this Echo Tails logo. Once I'm satisfied with it, what I do then is I click on select logo, select files, and I click on the logo. What that will do is it will import the logo file. So as you can see, if I click on that, it gets cut off like that. So it is always a good practice to design your logos appropriately, and I will just make it like this, and I will say crop, and there we have our new logo, which is EcoTails, which is nice and good for this particular website. That is how you make a logo. Then after changing the logo, I can actually make the logo height a little more if I want. That will control the height of the logo, or I can make it full width as well, but I will just keep it at 50 pixels. That is how it looks. And logo is at the, you can control the top and other parameters of the logo, or you can see from the top, I wanted maybe 100 pixels, maybe not 100, but 75. You can adjust the size. From the right, I want it to be about 5. From the bottom, I want it to be about 10 or maybe even 25. We can reset if you make any mistake. That is an additional feature provided by the team. Please ensure that you remember what you make. Whenever you make a mistake, you press this icon. It will go ahead and reset the changes that you have made. Once I'm happy with that, I will just go ahead and click on publish. That is how you make changes and publish it to a website. Now, if I go here, if I reload the page, you will see the customization, which is the logo that we added for our website. The next thing is you can customize these icons, which are the Facebook icons. Let's see if we get them somewhere over here. If I X out of this, I will be taken back to the main customization option, is what I was thinking, but it didn't do that. Over here, we have something called as header. We go to header, and over here we have the top bar, which is this, okay? And if I click on enable top bar, it gives me these things, which is very nice. So I will keep this. I will click on publish and I will go back. I wanted that. So you can change this text as well. If you click on the text over here, do you see that? That is the blog date and time, and that is the content. So here, subscribe to, and then just say echo tails and never miss an update. Then you click on publish and the changes are again saved. Now you will see something on the top over here when I reload. That is how you customize the WordPress themes, guys. Okay, let's go back. I have the main header where you get an option to customize the the icons as well. I don't want rounded, but I want rounded uh, fill. You can do that as well, and you get these nice looking icons. But I like them as rounded, border rounded, so I will just leave it as is. Then I can go back and I can go to page header where I can adjust the top and bottom um, parameters for the page itself. I will not make any changes, but if you accidentally make some changes, you remember what to do. You just click on reset and go back. Now, breadcrumbs are also there. You can go ahead and disable or enable them on individual pages. This theme supports that, so I'm showing you these settings. Go back. The other themes might not support these settings on the header element. You can also similarly customize all these parameters. Click on publish and you are set. That is the 16th thing that you can do on WordPress. 17. Install page builder, Elementor. This is not, I don't really like Elementor, but I will show you how to install it. Let's go ahead and see how to do that. Let's X out of this. When you X out of this, if you go to the plugins, if you type Elementor, actually themes, let's go add a theme. If you search for Elementor, you will get a lot of things that use Elementor. So let's go ahead and just say add a plugin. So as you can see, we get, if you go to plugins and also themes, you get two things, guys. First is the Elementor plugin. The second is the Elementor themes itself. So I showed you both of them. First, go to plugins and install the page builder. If you click on install, it will install the plugin and then you need to activate it like the other plugin that I showed you and it will be activated. That is how you install the Elementor page builder. I can show you. Click on install now. I will also show you how to remove this as a bonus point for this particular video. Once you do that, you can click on activate and it will install the Elementor page builder. Okay. Now, if you go to plugins, you will see a new plugin which is called as Elementor. I don't like Elementor because now you have Get Elementor Pro and you get very minimal features for editing. That is why I don't like it. Now I will show you how to deactivate it as well in the same step. You can click on deactivate and click on submit and deactivate. Then you need to click on delete because it is occupying a little bit of space. So you click on delete. So back to appearance, if you want to go ahead and add a theme as well, I showed you how to do that. You just go to add theme and then do Elementor and you will see Elementor supportive themes. But I'm not going to do this because I showed you how to install a theme, right? How to choose and install a theme in 14 step and I'm very happy with the theme that I'm currently using. That is why I won't do that. Next is how to install SEO Yoast plugin. SEO Yoast plugin is very important. Copy SEO Yoast, okay, and you go to plugins on the left hand side, find plugins, click on add a plugin, search for SEO plugin. Yoast SEO, advanced SEO with real-time guidance and built-in AI. Click on install now. This will optimize your website for search engines. That is why we do this. Click on activate and it will activate your SEO Yoast plugin. Now your site has a new menu on the left hand side called as Yoast SEO. And these are all the settings for the plugin itself. We will cover these in a different video. The next thing that we will do is we will install the RankMath as well if you want. RankMath and SEO Yoast are almost the same, but they do different things a little differently. Okay. Install a security plugin. We prefer WordPress Fence. So Wordfence. Again on the left hand side, go to plugins, add plugin, and each plugin has a different setting on itself. Each of these have different settings like these. I will show you how to install Wordfence security. Click on install now. And also with this, you have the Wordfence login security. Install this one as well. After installing them, click on activate for this and activate for that one as well if you are enabling logins. Okay. This is how you install Wordfence. So you need to get a license once you install Wordfence. So click on get license and you will have to register. We are going to get a free one. So click on I would like real-time protection. Okay, I'm waiting for 30 days. We will just press this. You will fill the email address, click on yes, and click on register. What that will do is it will complete the process and it will send us an email where we get the key for Wordfence security. Over here, if you look at the license, if you look at the license, you can go ahead and install the license automatically. Over here, click on install license and that will install the Wordfence on WordPress. So it says free license installed. Go to the dashboard. On the left hand side, you will see WordPress firewall scan and all other things. Teaching this is a video on itself. So let's close this. We activated the WordFence. Nothing will change on the site once you install WordFence, but it is a great plugin for securing your WordPress. Now, additionally, I will show you how to activate the plugins. If you go to plugins, if you see we didn't activate the login security, we can activate that as well now, and it gets activated. So to make the site as secure as possible, take a moment to optimize the WordPress web application firewall. We can do this a little later. Don't click on dismiss as of now. So the next thing that I want to teach you is how to install backup plugin. You can go with UpdraftPlus or you can just say backup plugin over here. UpdraftPlus might be a premium plugin, so I will show you the free ones. Let's see if it is free or paid. This is to prevent data loss, and the other two are for protecting yourself from the hackers. Over here, I will just say add plugin, and I will just say Updraft, and here let's click on install now. And once that is installed, you can click on activate, and again that will create a menu for Updraft as well. So you can start here. This is again a video on itself to create all these backups. So I will just click on backup now and I will just say, I will check all these boxes, click on backup now, and it will start creating the backup. The next thing that I want to show you is how to install a caching plugin. This will boost the performance. So I will just go to the plugins again. So as you can see, created a backup. Plugins, add plugin from the menu item itself, and I just say caching, and you will see all these plugins. So as you can see, this has light speed cache, has 7 million downloads and active installations. So and this was updated 1 day ago. You can install this light speed cache and click on activate. Let's go ahead and exit out of that. So light speed cache, you can see that it has its own menu items. For example, all these things. You can enable the quick cloud services and all other settings for this particular plugin, which I will cover in a different video. The next thing that I'm going to show is installing Image Optimizer. Image Optimize, again, plugins, add plugin. By now, you should know how to end till here. And this has one active downloads. I will just say install now. E Image Optimizer is installed. You need to activate it. Again, this is a good practice that you need to follow. It will reduce the file size of the images and optimize your website for speed. The next thing that I will show you is how to install Google Analytics plugin. So this, again, you can click on add plugin, click on Google Analytics, and you can install the site kit, which has everything, including analytics. So just click on install, and click on activate. You can also start the setup after installing, which is a video on itself. So Google Sitekit I just installed. Analytics is not part of this plugin, I guess. So we'll install the Google Analytics as well. Let's just see which plugins we have for this. Okay, you can go with the one by Jeff Star, which is GA Google Analytics. You can install this. It has 400,000 active installations. So this is a good plugin as well. As I told you, I cannot teach you each and everything over here. If you have any doubts, just ask me and I will cover. For example, Yoast SEO, I have doubt in settings. Yoast SEO, UpdraftPlus, I have doubt in configuring the backup. Wordfence, I have doubt in firewall. I can make individual videos for you guys. Okay. Okay. So we covered up to 20. We covered up to 24, and in the next thing, I will just show you how to install the Akismet, which is already there in the. It is already installed, so I won't show you. So we covered up to 25. Please subscribe. Thank you for watching.